sentient beings, mother sentient beings. So as a sentient beings, maybe those who don't have realization doesn't feel in the heart, but mother sentient being, maybe more, maybe slightly better. So mother sentient beings. So equivalently, with the sky covers, you see. So you see, eliminating every suffering, every mistake. See, every mistake. Every mistake. And the basis to rise, rise all the benefits. So that means, past, present, future happiness. So the happiness, future lives, and then ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara. Then the sangye, total cessation of the obscuration and completion of all the realizations, and every single happiness. Basis from where it rises, and then basis from where every single sentient being's suffering mistakes. Rises, So, the eliminate, eliminate. So, then that is so. So it's only to do with the bodhicitta. I don't know how to say it. That's only true the bodhicitta. So, our listening teaching not only benefit you, the one sentient being, and that is you, not just that, but numberless the helpings, numberless helpings, not even one left out. Numberless hunger cause, not even one left out. Numberless animals, not even left out from in the ocean that biggest like wells and like mountain size of mountains, then the smallest I can't see with eye, but through machine can see. So then, not even one ant left out, one slug or maggots left out. See, so anything. The numberless human being, numberless sura being, asura being, and intermediate state being. The numberless universe. So, all So to be cause all listening teaching to become cause of all sentient beings' happiness. And not just temporary happiness, not just ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, but enlightenment, full enlightenment, I mean the total peerless happiness, the total cessation, obscuration, completion of all the realizations. To begin that. All listen. Every word, listen to begin that. So that's the moderation bodhicitta. So somebody who has a realization bodhicitta, actual realization, the uncreative. German, if not, at least Jama, the creative bodhicitta. What effort is generated bodhicitta, even the effortless. You don't have bodhicitta effortless, but at least put effort to generate so. Yeah, didn't short. Just one time there were just about one time we received the perfect, most precious image, but perfect image. But it's not just even to achieve the. It's not just to achieve the happiness this life. Which even the ants, slugs, whatever shape it looks like, whatever all walk so busy in this life, run up and down and so busy, collect food and ants so busy. Because community work together, so busy, unbelievable busy. So anyway, yeah, so like this, working for this life, even the animals, just as the same. Not that, not even the happiness of future lives, not even for that. The purpose of this human life, how to impress the image of God. And that is not just to achieve happiness of as a liberation, ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, not just that. Then to free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, which has been suffering from, which they've been suffering, experiencing from beginningless, numberless times from beginningless birth, samsara birth. Wow. It's very important to think that. Very important always to remember that. Otherwise, just words of our suffering, and just words, and not much feeling. Yeah. Then you see very serious. Unimaginable, constant. even 1 second, constant. Be in samsara, being constant even 1 second to be in being in this, there are sentient beings in samsara. When you think yourself, then constant even 1 second yourself being in samsara. But the sentient beings, wow, number like you, numberless, wow. Initial, that is not also, that's initial realm. Wow. Amazing. Initial realm. Like you. Oh, well. So, constant at all. No, even second, no. You see, the suffering samsara. Constant, they be in this samsara in 1 second. That. So what is best? To benefit them, to free them from suffering, oceans of suffering, samsara, which continues since the beginning. So what is best to help them? That's, as we read in Bodhisattva, benefit of bodhicitta, mighty ones, Buddhas, they've checked for a long time and then they found the quotation, I don't remember there, as you know, there, they found this on the bodhicitta, there. So then, to free them from oceans of samsara suffering. Everyone. And then around that to bring them peerless happiness, total cessation, obscuration, completion of all the realizations. To bring there by oneself alone. Even there are numberless Bodhisattvas working for sentient being. So, all your past, present, future happiness, all including enlightenment, everything received from Mother, received from the kind Mother sentient being who, from them, from each of them. So therefore, that you are responsible to help to repair and to bring them to full enlightenment by yourself alone. Do that. Okay, so therefore then you are able to be perfect for that, and then you need to achieve a state of omniscience, and for that then listen, teaching. 아니, listen, teaching them, so. Set of moderation, so the moderation or that moderation, listen, is also conduct, righteous conduct or listen to, so that. So you are. So yesterday I explained meditation, when you do prostration and that. So this making life most worthwhile. You prostrate with each one. You prostrate numberless, not only what Buddha picture what you have here, not just one, no. numberless Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Numberless Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Can you imagine? Wow, wow. The numberless statues, scriptures, not from this world, even other world. Wow, 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 amazing. You know, that covers tsatsa, somebody making tsatsa. You know? And you see, you prostrate from here to, and all the statues, even the shops to sell. So there's no holy objects left out. There's no holy object left out, no prostrate. You didn't take the essence from that. I see. So what person deemed you made your life so meaningful, so beneficial. So great. Okay, so then I see. One thing is to remember. I don't know. One thing is to remember that Lama Tsongkhapa. This Lama Tsongkhapa's technique that when you do prostration, you see, if you visualize one number body during prostration, you get exactly the same benefit as actual body during prostration. So you have one more body, you get benefit. One more body during prostration. Well, first I should explain the benefits. Of course, many of you understand, but to inspire, to remind also the new people to understand. Sorry, also like this. So, if you visualize 100 body during prostration at the same time, then exactly the same, you have 100 body did prostration, same benefit you get. You visualize billions, but fill the whole earth, for you visualize the mirror field, then all the 4 direction corners, whole earth is covered by your body. If you have received a generous great initiation, then it's very useful. Then you visualize yourself 1,000 generous, and it's to cover the place, the earth, 4 direction corners, completely full. You see? So that's one thing that collects, even with one prostration, wow, with one prostration, wow. Numberless body, 1,000 generous, wow, cover the prostration. So you get the same benefit as this actual body. If not, then ridge of the mountain like that. The ordinary body, you think very tall, and then cover the whole earth. So the 8 Buddha Saba and 9 Buddha, 10 Buddha, the billions and zillions, trillions, they manifest. This is near to achieving enlightenment, but the 8 Buddha, 9 Buddha, I don't remember exact number, but more billion, zillion, trillion, manifest. And they do prostration, and they praise to the meditative Buddha praise. There's a manifest them. So of course we ordinary, like myself, ordinary beings. So of course we have to do. If they do that, then of course that becomes the reason we have to do. So like that, excellent meditation. So. Oh, so that's one thing to remember. This is what Lama Tsongkhapa explained in Lamrit at the beginning, preliminary. There's not much explanation because preliminary. Just few words. The Lama Tsongkhapa made elaborate explanation. What the famous meditators, learned ones where they made mistakes. So the Lama Tsongkhapa were commonly where they made mistakes. The Lama Tsongkhapa clarify the Shine Kama Bhating and the subtle singing thoughts and I thought many things is correct and especially about the emptiness only. So then Lama Tsongkhapa explained all the wrong views, the wrong concept, and then as a negated, with the logics negated, proved under. So that then afterwards explained the Prasankika's view. During Buddha's time happened to force some Buddhist. For Buddhist school, there's a school there. Philosophers. So Matamika, Babashika school, there's Chidandra school, the Mandarin school, Chidramantra Mandarin school, then the Madhyamika school, there's Savatantrika. It has two, Savatantrika and Prasankika. So particularly explained what Prasankika, the Madhyamika Prasankika. So much, unbelievable. So many, well, just I don't know, just many you see the mental on emptiness is nothing exists. Do you understand? Nothing exists. So you're not meditating emptiness because you're meditating that thing didn't exist at all. Even name, even mere name didn't exist. Nothing. Didn't exist. Sorry, I mean, many see. I'm sure I do that a lot. Yeah, I think I do a lot. If I don't check well, I think when I meditate, I do that normal mistake. Even my name didn't exist. Complete nihilism. Your emptiness meditation, nihilism. You understand? Remember this. Remember this. When you mentor emptiness, you are mentoring nihilism or not. Make sure. Keep in the mind. Write down. That's one suggestion. That's a suggestion. Talking, bringing up myself, my own mistakes. You understand? So, whether it's really mental on him is not. You're mental nihilism. You understand? Or not? You have to record, you have to check. So the person has to be emptiness. It has to be. So it has to be unified with the dependent rising. And dependent rising then they'll depend on you to be unified with emptiness. All like that. That's Pasanka's view. That's a way to realize emptiness. Pasanka's view, emptiness. The right view. The renunciation, but it's the right view. The Pasanka's view. So, then because I asked, I mean, myself, you see, because not realize the emptiness. So then, you see, you, I don't know, the non-object point. I mean, it's not there. Not even mere name, so kind of that is nihilism. Something which exists, not there. Not there, even mere name. Then you visualize something, deity or something, mandala or something. Even that's truly existent. You make human adawa, not the truly existent. You understand? Not the truly existent. Even mandala, deity, whatever, something different but same, truly existent. What you visualize that. You understand you understand what I'm saying? Then you are supposed to continue. The meditation is supposed to continuation of your mental emptiness. You see, I mean, Dharma Kai or something. It's supposed to continuation of that experience. I think with the awareness mere labeled, it's supposed to continuation of that. Existing mere labeled. It's for continuation of that. Whatever the visual data, mandala, whatever, anything you see. So, but otherwise if you try to check there are two ordinary things. What appears ordinary to you, to our ordinary mind, and what you believe. So then the truly existent ones. Truly existent one, definitely. You see, And then you see, then then you visualize that different is as different, mentality or whatever. But then again, truly existent. Same as what appeared to you audibly before. Same, it's so like that. So need to check your meditation is correct or not. So it, of course, when you, I think, of course, when you, I guess, it has to appear when you maintain emptiness. It has to appear when you realize, okay, I guess, I'm not sure, I guess, you see. It appears to your mind as it doesn't exist at all. It has to appear, it appears that way. like falling nihilism. You're not falling nihilism. You're not falling nihilism, but it appears in that way. It appears. It appears as before that, recognition. You see, what appear to you, what you believe is real, or that you start to recognize false, totally false. Oh, then right after false, I guess then with the awareness is false, then it's just a minute. It cannot stay there. It cannot stay. So dissolve, so they dissolve. So like fallen nihilism, but the way it's a bit. So the kasore. So if you don't know what's happening when you realize emptiness, you don't know what is going to happen to your mind. You don't know, then you see, you don't know, or you're not explained completely. Then you don't know by the experienced mentor teacher. Then then you think you're fallen nihilism. Then you're so scared, unbelievable scared, so scared. Then it's worse than, maybe it's bigger than being tiger. Fear, maybe it might be more than that. However, you have to go through. You have to go through that, like crossing river. Or trying to reach other side. So like that. So like that, you have to go through. You have to go through that. Appear look like nihilism. I mean, nothing exists, no I. But you have to go through that. You have to go through that. So you have to train the mind again and again. Complete that experience. Complete. So you're not falling nil because at the beginning, you see, you recognize the object to be reputed. You recognize. So because you recognize that, what is the false? What is like for example, I? What is false? I. You recognize the false I is the false. You recognize. Because of that, then there's no danger of falling in nihilism. So that's correct. The recognition of kakcha, the object was correct. So because of that, from beginning to start, what doesn't exist, you recognize what doesn't exist is non-existent. So the if you don't know and reading by scripture, the experienced, or they explained by experienced teacher. So they explained completely. Otherwise, get so much fear that you don't know what's happening. So you think it's falling nihilism, then that's so scared. So there are many stories, and so that appearance has to happen because why? Gesang Rinpoche past life. I forgot the name. The Bodhisattva. Yeah, some past life. Bodhisattva said in his Mahamudra commentary, it is said that that has to happen because that proves, that proves So before that, you see, I don't remember exactly the word, but eye on the eye. But as they bring the not, I don't remember they said there, but come to so anyway, that's another thing, eye on the eye. So first eye is mere level eye. No, first, sorry. Eye on the eye. So eye on the eye. Eye on the eye. Sorry. I'm thinking. So the first eye is a mere level eye. The second eye is a of course, both are created by your mind. Yes, mere level or not mere level, same. Come from your mind. Same. But mere level eye exists. But not mere level eye, or the real eye, or what is false eye is that one. So, Kedzan Jayamalam says, the second eye as a the next eye, the next eye, second eye, that's usually truly existent eye. So proves, you see, realizing that is total non-existence, With that is total non-existent as it is in reality. So you are seeing. It's completely proven to your mind. That Diamond said in his Mahamudra commentary of that. So it's not full nihilism, but that happens. The purpose of happening is that you recognize for example, the eye or any phenomenon, but eye, the second eye. The realize what is not there, you realize it's not there. So, so there's then great again Chamba my teacher, this very old time, many years ago, old time, who meditated the Dalhousie in India, near Dalhousie. then sorry. Dalhousie, then sorry. In the aspect, I mean, so the down below the mountain, the Shita going straight to his own Rinpoche past life lived. Then we go down, you go down, then there's rock. There's rock, then digged the earth inside. I think I heard even Geshe Rabden one time carried to the Tokse, this, this digging the earth, carried and went down to dig. At that time, or the later, so much rain came, and in the cave, filled with water. Maybe there's some stones can you can step over, but filled with water where he was meditating. So Geshe Rabden went down, carried dogs to this, to carve to carve the water to go down. That all beginning, I'm not sure. Maybe that, I don't know. So anyway, so there he was 7 years and he realized emptiness, person gets without mistake. So when I was taking commentary, Mahmud Panjalo Church and taking, I think maybe brief commentary or long, I'm not sure. From Geshe Rinpoche, and then Geshe said, you have questions, you ask Gencha Mongdi, he has a fresh realization. So, and the one time he had mandala rice, inside rice. But then I think maybe there's no food in the cave, so he cooked the mandala, not the mandala round, cooked, no, the rice cooked. That time. Then it's above, then above, behind Tishita, you see, there's a big mountain. So there are many meditators there in the old time. So they're those old meditators there. So, then he lived 15 years or something. I don't remember. I didn't. I didn't see inside. I went up there one time, a long time ago, with people. I think one day in Geshe Topten's Lama is very close friend in Baksa in the past. They're other friend, but he's the one learned in Dhamma philosophy. So they and there's sometimes, as I mentioned many times, but sometimes they make Tibetan tea. Both have same dress. Shantap is not completely red, not like this. It's worn out. Color is worn out. Worn out. Both have kind of similar shantap, but high up. Not like Buddhist Shua, where you stop on the don't go down before the knee. Up, not that one, but a little bit down. Both the same style, dress, stand up, not Buddhist Shua. He said, then Lama told me, I think confidence. So they fill up the bowls with the butter tea, Tibetan butter tea, and then they give hand each other like this. Then they do the villager lead that villager dance, Tibetan villager dance. You know, like that I heard. I didn't see, but I heard. Lama told me that Baksa. So I went up there one time and I went in the room and probably have tea or maybe food. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Yeah, a long time ago with some student. He had in the hermitage, he had a table in the front, bed, table, and then you see table, but if you open the table, there's a storage, you know, where you keep food. So here's storage, the table. There's one small table, you open, then there's all the food there, storage. Then the text covered by plastic, you know. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that time, maybe that time, there was the, what's his name? Rob Priest. Huh? What? Yeah, Rob Priest might be there. House Liberty, no, close. But I think I might be there. Sure. I did one white Tara for him, I guess it in Baksa. On the common paper, normal common paper, white Tara with complete body, holy body. In Baksa, it took 1 year. That didn't get done immediately. I think it's a special connection with Tara. So it does observation with Tara. There's a text Tara with the butter light. So it has to get an answer, prediction. So I did that. Yeah, I think I heard some student or some got it. Yeah, so there again among the lived 15 years, and they actually bodhicitta. So we can't renunciation bodhicitta, emptiness, all bodhicitta. This is the root of enlightenment. So sometimes when it comes to Dishita, so then we hear very interesting. We hear very energetic, very interesting stories of meditators and meditators who have realized things, also who failed, who've been crazy, or some like that. So, meditators who realized things. So they offer the realization to His Holiness, to Japchitchen, his Dalai Lama's guru Japchitchen, but some they offer realization to. So those who offer realization to his own Lama, then his own tells him. So this is how he come to know. Yes, yes, with our best time to Lama and myself. We yeah, very inspiring stories, or his own stories. At the best time. So he said, 15 years ago, I'm not now little forgot the number, that he never went to other people's house for his own purpose. He said that, told us in the big room there, Lama's there, and he was in, then I was in bed. So someone said 15 years ago. It is not answering that he never went people's house 15 years ago. He's not saying that. He went, but he never went at the people's house for his own purpose. So it means didn't have a self-chasing thought. Third abandoned, only with bodhicitta. Only with bodhicitta. So went for other people's house. But you see, with the bodhicitta for sentient beings, for benefit of sentient beings, other. 15 years ago, he said, I never went to the people's house. Ranked for myself. Oh, that means realize bodhicitta 15 years ago. I said outside aspect. So that. Like that. Then enriched in the, Sisya Narapa, experience, realize, yeah. So one of his sons was giving teaching in the office that time, private office, in the office where his son was. Give the interview the office there. So it's not taught. There was J.P. Hopkins and not many, just him and many Tangta College monks and things like that. Genchamba Chatso and so anyway, taught 6 on Arba, and then we come up in my small room to sit out, we discuss, and Genchamba then explains with his own experience, and so unbelievable, unbelievable. So in the ordinary view, it's incredible, unbelievable, a successful person, successful holy being. And again, Rabbi always think he's a very lucky person. Sunachimbar is a very lucky person. It's just like that. didn't have a particular geshe or something in the monastery, Tibet, started learning that didn't have that story. And story is that in Tibet, they call it Sache. He explained to us. He lived sort of Dub. This was in earlier book mentioned monk police. Monk police. But they don't have guns. They don't carry guns. I think they have to serve tea. But it means that normally the story means not studying Dharma. Or they have them competition carrying heavy stones or jumping or things like that. Then so that he was telling us the story and things like that. So, sorry, text is. Oh. So anyway, just one thing, Kasture, you see, he was at the gate of the monastery Serach in Tibet. He explained to us, that it's not, he puts not here, luba, slave, he put slave here. Then he was holding like this. Any monks come, hit on the head. So one old monk came, bald head, hit on the head, waiting in the gate on high, I think. Then later it went, didn't wipe up, didn't walk clean. With the snot, went a little bit more. What is the Keshiratans? Keshiratans, maybe root guru, from Tajogamba and Kansugamba, the two in the Jogamba and the Tajogamba. So Geshe-Rabdin's home, teacher, as the first teacher, maybe I'm not sure. So it was him. So he didn't show any shock or fear or anger or anything. He's a great practitioner. So sweat on this, on his saliva on this. So he continuously went saliva on then gradually with Zen, then wiped off after some. No, he didn't show any anger or freaked out or something. Something that didn't react, was peaceful, walked on this. Yeah? See, you have to know personal practice, live in the practice. Then you run away, he said, then you run away from another door, I don't know, or another direction. When he was playing the story aspect outside, not starting, but you see, things like that. Then one time there was no reason that monk has harmed him before. There wasn't there. in this life, So in the Chora, with the debate, so you found a stick. Then there was an old monk. So he beat him on the knee, long time, like this. Then, so before he passed away, before he passed away, not right some time ago. So at Geshe said, Geshe said, it's a lot of pain, knee. He said, it's a lot of pain. And what he remember is that story, what happened in Tibet. So he found a stick, he beat the old one with knee, quite some time like this. So on that one, so strong to remember. So it's showing, means telling the karmic result of that. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's all that. Maybe I think he's only sent Genchamoto to Ludhiana Hospital. I think that very large, probably so the best. Yeah, sometimes like that. So anyway, so I'll finish this. Okay, now I say many to say. Yeah. So he said, Genjamonda said that realize emptiness. Then after 15 days, you meditate on. After 15 days, then you see things as illusory. This is. That's his experience. As illusory. So anyway, so so you see, when you do certain number of preliminary practice, prostration, if possible, then you see maybe a higher mountain or something, higher mountain or something. You see, well, I didn't mention the benefits here, so I should mention after that. But anyway, higher mountain is possible. You go higher mountain, high altitude or higher mountain, or to go on Mount Everest. You carry all the oxygen, everything. Climb Mount Everest and do the preliminary on top of that. One Sherpa man climbed without oxygen, climbed the Mount Everest without oxygen. One Sherpa man. I'm not sure what, maybe New York, I'm not sure what. New York, right? Changsha, So one Sherpa without oxygen climbed. Anyway, so high altitude, so because of unbelievable merit, you get unbelievable, preliminary certain one and other. I mean, preliminary practice number. You see, then go to higher mountain, you will find then so quite a lot of merit. So you see, rather in my room, then Gomba on the Gomba my room, rather than you go the higher hill backside and do the process up there, you collect so much merit, thinking like that. Maybe one time tried, but I don't think. Yeah, so that in the hotels, when we pass traveling, so at least you do approach only a bed. Hotel, okay, I mean expensive, not depends on how much money you have. Or you can have a lot of money, but still that's very expensive. It's all depend on mind. So somebody who is very miserly, then very expensive. Even 5 rupees, 10 rupees is very expensive. That's Zina. When when we go around, something that she liked, a lot of money. But something which costs 10 rupees or 5 rupees, she doesn't like. It doesn't pay. 10 rupees, 5 rupees. It's something that she likes. Anyway, so what do I say? So I think on bed, I mean, there's, of course, quite more money for the hotel, you see. But you're in the bed, you do some prostration, but that will put down. So you see, so the marriage, you collect, so what you spend is nothing. Do some prostration on the bed, on the big bed. Very nice to do prostate, but also you might fall down also as well. Because spring, no. But I find it easier, your legs on the floor, then you prostrate on bed. So that's there's no danger of like this. So I don't think I succeed all the time, but I tried to. So merits is just that. What you call it merits? What you spend is nothing. So so the kasore. I don't remember about Buddha's teaching. The sutra text. Dorlung. So if you want to know exactly what text, what's through the text, Dorlung. So there Buddha mentioned, I just read, Dorlung, the benefits of practice, Granta, the bhikshus. The bhikshus, here what is mentioned is Buddha's hair and the hair and stupa which containing hair and nails. So that doesn't mean your hair and your nails. It doesn't mean that. It's Buddha's Buddha's hair and nails. Otherwise, in the instrument, then you put your hand nails inside the danger. Not make clear. For prostration. So to the Sujba, then you'll attempt to get charged. So with all the limbs you prostrate, generate devotion. It depends on that. Jumba tedralaso, monk, like that. Then Gelon di chesam numbi wog, Pase jat jirishitung. Jirishitung, Siki kulol tukipan, Chema chini yawa tinyetu. Gelon di kulu jiwi jeshitung jutu long jaba juro. There's a box, unfathomable box. There's a different accounting account Kalachakra and account Abhidhamakosha. My memory is not good, not clear, so. Domba Jejula Jangda Chirwa. Domba Jejula Jangda Chik. And the Jang, Z. Ori, Domangaja. Domangaja. Domangaja Jandel Park, Janda Jail Park. 500, according to Abhidhamakosha, 500 the full length as a Ngajala, Tomba Ngajala, 500 full length arm as a jangta, one jangta. So eight jangta is one bakse. It's called bakse. So I think unfathomable measurement, they may be not correct. So the 80,000 bakse. From here, 80,000 bakse, then 4,000. 84,000. Says. Then down to the wheel of the golden wheel, down to the golden base. After that, how many cent grains? How many cent grains there is? And then according to the number of that, you will be born. The Bhikshu will be born 1,000 times as a Wilton king. You will enjoy this. So how many cent grains there is from here down to the gold base, down to the end, you see, the earth. Then how many cent grains there? Equal number of that. You equal number of that. For example, there's 1 cent grain. Your body covered. then you create karma, prostration Buddha, you see. So create karma to be born as Wilton, king 1,000 lifetimes. 1,000 lifetimes. If there's one cent grain. So 2 cent grain, your body covers. So you create karma, prostration to Buddha. So your body covers 2 cent grains, and you create good karma. Say to be born as Wilton king 2,000 lifetimes. I like that. So you see, like that. So from here down to earth, you see, wow, unbelievable, cent grains. You see the earth. Wow. So the you see, you with your feet, even with your feet when you prostrate, making flat or keeping like this, like that, or making it makes huge differences. But merits, if you do like this, then unbelievable. I say, same from here down to how much your feet in the covers. You see, so you miss all that much merit. Unbelievable. So you keep flat when you present. So it, whatever virtuous action we do, you do what you collect most. I mean, what you collect most. Every action of virtue, you see, that you collect most merit as much as possible. That you do that, because death can happen anytime. Even this year, this month, this week, today. The time can happen. So you see, now, this is the only time, this is the only chance you have, opportunity. So how much you know, or the correct most major, what is the best practice, or do that. However, then for the lay people, then the hair. So during prostration, the long hair. This very, the hair, even in prostration, the hair covers the ground. Hair comes up, comes down. Then of course, during the prostration, how much long hair you have, you collect so much merit, it covers the, covers so much merit during the prostration. So that, anyway. Even you do just one prostration, wow! We just do one prostration, wow! So you see people who have tall body, people who have a very tall body is very good to the many prostration. Quite so much taller the body the person has. It's unbelievable. Because it's tall body, then for me to cover that much merit, I have to 2 times prostration. So you have to know that was so tall. Must do. Even you do one process, you know. Yeah, the billion, zillion, trillion dollar people, in the world regime, they have no Dharma with the teaching. They don't know karma, reincarnation. There's no opportunity, one prostration in life. There's no, even they live for 1,000 years, they don't have opportunity to do one prostration to Buddha to collect the much merit. No matter how long their body is, no matter how tall their body is. I saw the tall man. I didn't see him. I saw the porter. Tallest man in the world. Then the smallest man in Nepal. Smallest man, the old man, this old man, this size, I think. I don't know how old it was. Old man, the smallest man in smallest. I think the other country, but in Nepal, the smallest man. There's a different child like that, but the man, old man, this much. And so the tallest man, I don't know from where, came to Nepal. Came to no, I think maybe England had I think maybe smallest man, I think in Nepal, maybe came to England or something. So the tall man was shaking a hand. Tallest man had a stick in the hand. Then this hand shaking the man, the smallest man from Nepal. Yeah. So believe those billion, zillion, trillion dollar people, even they were 1,000 years, they don't have opportunity to prostrate to Buddha, even one prostration. Because the mathematics do not have, doesn't get done. Even 1,000 years they live, it's not done. So total life is totally empty. Not only empty, but it don't contain our negative karma. All what they do day and night, all negative karma with body, speech, mind. So that. That you see. So please remember. If you don't remember the benefits, then you see, you don't think, then you're also lazy and you don't get energy to prostration. So you have to remember the benefits. So important, unbelievable. So that's what the Lama Tsongkhapa tradition, you see, as a prostration is regarded very important. The lineage Lamas or Lamdrim, the recent lineage Lamas happened in Tibet, the lineage Lama to Lamdrim. Prostration is regarded very important, and even Lama Tisha and Jawatram Tamba, they translate Genesis. Jawatram Tamba and Puja Changur Rinpoche happened in Tibet, I think incarnation meditative Buddha was prostration. It was very old, but 1,000 prostrations every day, every morning, and the 300 prostrations every day. Things. The Lama tradition, the Lamdrin Lamas are very, very important. Yeah. So the Lama Tsongkhapa did Olga Churung in Tibet. I haven't seen yet. Did prostration, 700,000 prostration by reciting 35 Buddha's name. 35 Buddha's name. So at the beginning he recited Lama Tomba Chumdan Chinshawa Dachamba Yandava Zavasanya Banjawa Shekatawala Chatru instrument saying all the praise, name, holy name praise. Dejin Shekwa. So without adding that, Banjawa Shekatawala Chatru, just the name, Then you see, this is also in the other section, the Tejin Shekwa was not there, and just name. So Lama Tsongkhapa, so Tadwe Buddha, but without hats. Without hats. So then he did Tejin Shekwa, suchness. So all the phenomena, suchness, all the phenomena are empty. As it is empty, do not exist from their own side. So the Buddha's mind, Tattva Buddhas, the Buddhas, you see, not only Tattva Buddhas, all the Buddha, so see all the phenomena, but in their nature, truly empty. Do not exist from its own side. So the the ultimate wisdom, seeing all the emptiness of phenomena. Emptiness only of the phenomena. So Shekwa means mind flying or mind going, all the emptiness only of the whole every phenomena. This is Shekwa. So then added Shekwa to all the Buddhas in Tattva Buddha. Then he saw Tattva Buddha with the hats. So therefore, the Tumsha, when they recite, then it has a name, Tejin Shekwa, so all the, it's a expression of quality and so on. So then after that, rainfalls of realizations happened. So I think that's one thing. That's one thing because really, like Lama Tsongkhapa, so then purify so much negative karma is a development of Wapa, even by residing Tattva Buddha. Many eons of negative karma get purified, and then one Buddha's name Tejava Dobala Chat to glorified flower, and 100,000 eons of negative karma get purified by reciting the name once. So unbelievable, different negative karma. So I think generally, the prostration is something that something that we should put effort, do whatever you can. So, so the lineage lamas, then yeah, they wrote this, as I mentioned before. Kibe, the better kibe. Ting a long time, the cannabis. Kiye. So I draw lung tomorrow. It's the lung, the Tajra Buddha. No, Tajra Buddha is written by Ngulju Dama Bada, great Lama. Unbelievable benefit of teaching Buddhas and the mission Tibet. So I have received all transmissions from Deputy John Rinpoche and finished last volume I received in New York. So they're also written by other Lama, but his one's easy. So they contain the aspect on the benefits, how much, the evils nigga get pure, which nigga get pure. So the verses. So I edited the medicine Buddha, and that, and so I do the room of that, and then it's in English. One monk from Sarah, he was in, I don't remember his name, he's translated. So I do the room of that tomorrow, note, the text note, yeah. Okay, Okay, I'll stop, yeah. I'll do tomorrow. No, I think there's maybe today protector prayer. Then also please the Nantase, I think the Nantase prayer need to do that for Gushinaga. UP government signed, gave us the land, gave us the lease, but UP government signed quite some time ago. But now the local area, what district so had to sign. So supposed to sign after a few days, but lawyer said, please do pujas prayers. So numbers they come out to recite the tingle the prayer, pursuing the protectors of the mind to pursue obstacles and success of that. So please pray. Eva Duka Bave Jamazia, Dama Damaruna, Jadro, Emma Tabatane, Deso, the Javasuna Jamaz, Tavajane Java number the edge of the Tabu, Rakin of Atavas, the
Page 285. 285.
Tazaminga, Judaja, Digitanga, Yola, Silatina, Tamalian, Zebamona, Jabalaja. Sangatama Nebo Sumata, Gujaba, Nemutavatan, and Majan Jivatan. Tenga Bajetan Jivata, Jitung drinking the Sando. The purpose of reciting a successful His Honor's all the holy wish to be succeed. It means the first thing. Second is all the FPMT, success benefiting for teaching sentient beings, all the project. Then the Kadamba Center here, do like that, but success and all that, benefits. Then yourself, to complete the Dharma practice, success. Benefits and then means Buddha, yourself, all three things, all the prayer to help. So, there's no protector. Without guru, there's no protector. So protectors are also we have to realize the manifestation of guru. That comes here, Lama Kumbo Yemela, Guru Makala, then the Kuwait, inseparability of Guru Makala. And then to eliminate obstacles, once awesome, then Kumbo Lama Yemela, inseparable Makala and Guru. So that shows who's Makala. Oh, Lama Gomba Yemela, Tanigave Jazuje, Dr. Sanja Tanji, Yamalasa, Gomba Lama Yemela, Tanigave Jazuje, Dr. Sanja Tanji, Bachaman, Savacho, Lama Gomba Yemela, Tanigave Jazuje, Dr. Sanja Tanji, Yamalasa, Gomba Lama Yemela, Tanigave Jazuje, Dr. Sanja Tanji, Bachaman, Savacho, Lama Gomba Yemela, Tanigave. Tamjiga Nyoma Savajo, Gombalama Yemela, Daniga, Dr. Abajama Savajo, Gavatia, Gundadal, Zambata, Emetros, Namajera Bezabarawa, Generation, Tabata, Yeramachi, Sanajana Maya, Damajan, Kamaru, the Tabakon, Kadukabata Nation, Javato Gatanakana, by Yodola, Rivana, the Travata, who was a better. Tapamajin Avajavatan upon Roger, now decision as a carriage, having other Katanga, yet tobacco. Much of it on the business, you are the Kazakamata, the Jitaba, London, Navakan, Mimatna Labology, changing as a contagious cigarette, and the same lot of Kanga. Tabakala, Temperature, the way you was a television, about the if I do a large of a Tabamilk about the Judge, a large of the Judge, and my man, you the Jam was around the Judge. Madrabatan, Dangatas, Damanana, since the water the Java, I thought the Gaji, and the Goza, Kavaja, the Yazang, about the Gaji on the and Java, on the young Ajabe, the Gonda. Potok about the Canyon, Jokunjet, the man about the Jack and the Gavala, and telling on the Jerusalem and I was all of the Java Shambar and this home. Using a dent and a village, we come on down as a Gavato was as a Jones. So much as I say, it's a devil and the jail, and then you come to lot of Gamola. Jala Javada, Jewel of the boss, and the kneeling and one more. Which is a dance and a village, we come on down as a Gavato was as a Jones, so much. Chavalan the Jinjana, the Violet Jinjana, the go, Chalagamon, the Chamada, Jewel, the bones. Sending and drove which is a dance in a village, we come on down as a Gavato was as a Jones. So much as I say, she's a devil in the Jinjana. The Gajalamon, the Chamada, Jewel, the bones. Padalamo Joro Janjo Lama Jama Jaza 这些毛病我给见证那头发没把牛的些数，这年那爱了那怎么问？大家见把什么啥的，我的人都不知这个，这些见把这些大多。俺给谈这三些马驴家一节这边就这些个，也不敢把可带进来吧，不然这边个说的这些今年接着来这些。这帮老的干这个是真的马驴，下着了说的这个真的这那个，家里到忙的帮的忙说就没了不的，三的的把三的些说。浪着的这大金家先生的把的这这位，多少这位的啥什么了个什个把金白家子，大少能解决的真别做这的三把一件这个，那人该做把这这位。年晚些话经济拉多，在大别处的怎么那常常我不写的讲话，马说就莫了说没，我们把大众着。我也在你这里那些结巴了你，在你个那面前三家门，听大爷们个都是家门，就嘛这么多人给生。东巴拉登巴西维巴拉姆西德西西维安多金西维古吉古维祖母尼大地更多更莫心多的常在路大给你的把 Shivaranju Senya Jele Nama Jevarani Senya Guname Jesenjame Tendaye Me Kato Jame Zudru Juma Zam Durangese Tumbara temba jebe palamo jeze jejo jebe andoje jebe go jego vesomoni taje gundo emosindojim gondo jeze mala jazalo Gita Jevaraju Senya Jelena Jevarani Senya Guname Jesenjam Tendaye Mekato Sujame Sudru Juma Zamdoram Temba Nge Balamo Wanze Wanjo Wange Anzoje Wange Goje Goe Somoni Taji Gundo Amamo Chindoda Gundo Wanze Mala Chazalo Samanja Tamanja Onde Senya Jelena Jebarani Senya Guname Jesenjame Tendaye Mekado Jama Samdurangezim Tombara temba balamo taze tajo tabe guraji gove somoni jegundo amoshindo Dage Tambendo Chijira Jayamatu Deda Jayan Chedana Jidden Debala Dage Jindera Dodujim Anole Jira Jelondo de Cheda Dove Paranzu Den Kasore Haikewade Tormo from Shega Dalenje de Jeroi Bare Tanze Jense Jedo Zameya Moi Zoi Samanta Ye Jedo Ta Ye Jingo Yonzo Yoje Mana Jozo Bai Loye Salago Leje Yenga Saido Abeze Chai Se Doje Ya la ye da koi je nian de je za je Lama ya za la gu da jo ne so ba wo ga jo zo je la ko ba ra de ne ya ba je che de ya ze da za nya ma pa me wa je be la ma ye me zo na ma ji go zo do da ga wa ji ji nye sha zhe cang ba zang zhuo cang zhen ya gu ya ro da zhuo da cha jie jie zhang la me dian zhuo de za jie la ma ma zhi jie de cha xie de dan ga dai dan ga xie nian zha se zhi ge ma jie ba zai dai mo天真真就就这的叫我一人着。让他们不再讲这我的白马洋上，去将过节了，台北不落在。开个娘的，这叫一个想法，答应的拉走。但大马的他拉在这，但在做事，将围绕我了，天把咱们这两个做的。这道先辈操来的文音，要我根基，现在觉得我整个喇嘛来在中文音。当我天边写着一家我到我结为这拍着这边看见热。 Ada doza dongwan diwan jie zhine zangde nye de longzhe tenpa zangje renge dewa zhu zangde je zangde je pama kanzho dangje la dede doze dongwan diwan zhine zangde nye de longzhe tenpa zangge se se jingre zhu zangwa tabe hongzho dan tenpa zangge se se denge na yi dambe ma wangzhe la zhu dede doze dongwan diwan jie zhine zangde nye de longzhe Namanta Vesa, Gombo Shachi Kota Jina Lai, the Tuwan Divi. Shende Samtin Yudo Londro Akela Toko Mala Jimene, Java Chamba Namanta Ve. Hodano Jala Loka Jala, Duka Same Seja Java Tia Bolo Jota Jota Wondros. Sringa Janga Dama Juni So Ananja Sebe Lalo Shida, Java Kunga Kota Java Da, Hasan Deja Jinya Danja. Adada Wan de Bundia, Shenda Santin Yudul Hundred, Jeba Dajo Lava Jindana, Dado Sunja Bunyan Jeva, Jela Jula Jalin Bala, the one de Shenda Santin Yudul Hundred, Manjura Sanjay Tamjata, and the Tanga Lantaneva, the one, Taja Donana, Seba Lama. Tana Jeba Mandaba, Cheba Yuda Lala Shidal, the one day one day, she has something you don't know, or some other thing. None of the Yamada Meva, dear, so to send a got this read the minion city. Get the jet of the Jibbe, the dear, get it some, and Navala, never the legends or other things. Cheda Jindana Yasameto, Chita Samba Jindoata, another Nyawa Shiva Jinja. Oh, Mama. Ho, good Yodalamata, the children. Janada, Kandana, Tenzo, Chikamata Manjara, Jabatama, the Ebola, Singataman, the Ezra, the Hayang Bajajinta, Lama, Batata, Mijita, and the Kawasambata, and Chija Makala Tanji, the Bangala Toachi, the Jigo, Jelata Tamati, Ebola, second Tamati, Israel, the Hajujin Abatan, Yajimawatan, Yula Chatan, Sujava Jida, Ajagana Jamawata, Mawajava Jida, Kinjina, Kaman Jazra, so I think at the Jigo, Javatamati, Ebola, Singatamani. And that's the Bagade Jada, Shinjam, the Tamata, and was Sama Jutana, Zatinga, Samantha, Jila Javatamati, Ebola, Singatamandi, and Ajutavala, Kajina, Jamanana, the Majata, Jada, Kujana, Sugar, the Yugo, Jala Javatamati, Ebola, Singatamandi. Pujama Mudra, Simazamatra, Jamora Drada, Lights Drada, Lights the Drada, Meeting the Simasu, Sting the Drada, Trivety, Gojara, Javatam, and the Evolution. Hajina Bodal, the Corona Boda, Lama Damada, and the Dogmody. Ida Tamajuna Boda, Srada, Malama, the one of the Gojara Javan. Singataman Jiranda Dodo, so Saki Namata Ludokarana, Salamadamada, Jagajita, Kumuti, Dada, Parasrata, Malama, Razaman, the Gojira, Javataman, the Ebola, Singataman, Jiranda. Ludokarana, Bata, Salamadamada, Jagajita, Kumuti. Ideshatamanjala Parasrata, Malama, Saman, you go Javatama, Debola, Singataman. Oh, Zajanza, Mabe, Javade, Sazolo, Javozo, Dangalan, Jagalana, Second day, Java, Jelanja, Najada, yes, my. So, Ronda, Zara, Second day, Timbi Ngutuma Leva, Tunjin Dala, Tunduzukutan Temple, Jeva Zaja, Sumin, Kajin Ladima did all the past specific medical, 3-time medical by number listen, by number Buddhas, made about the Jeda be generated in the heart of the 6 realms and beings, especially in the heart of everybody, every sentient being in this world, and especially in the heart of the, especially in the heart, in the heart of the all the students and the benefactors, the center, voluntaries who can center, and those who rely upon my promise, pray whose name is given to me. And those who see my attachment, all of us here, especially all of us, including our family members who passed away, we're still living in everyone. But the Chitta to be generated, and in whose heart, but the Chitta may be increased. Oh, Chanjo, Senjo, Rinpoche, Maje, Banaje, Jeva, Nyamba, Mebai, Kone, Gundu, Pawai, Joy, Tonje, Tawa, Rinpoche, Maje, Banam, Jeju, Jeva, Nyamba, Mebai, Kone, Gundu, Sho Kangri Ravi Kurvi Shingamandi Pendan Dewa Malu Juni Jere Sewa Tenzin Jazu Yi Shave Se Debad Tenjuro Ji Toni Ninje Sungdo Juvela Chechere Sanje Kangchen Tendruga Changna Bamo Tenzin Jazol Adeso Yalondo Zera Gundu Jawa Zongawe Tejo Shinye Musun Zibi Yawe Laza Dinyeda Keje Tanya Jawa Maju Aje Namejua Namdara Zame to actualize Lama Tsonga teaching in this life, all of us. Mejua Namdara Zame Jimdan De La Jen Jase Chebe Yato Jogarin Nanjo Ji Losan Javi Tenda Jara Sho Apande Lame Nambra Tawa La Keje Samyang Loda Meji Jinze Labra Tongwe Mogu Ji Lame Chila Sanla Jumbo Sho. We're responsible to prep the world. Did all the 3-time marriage collected by somebody sentient beings by numberless Buddhas, made the war, famine, disease, torture, poverty, and sickness, and other danger of fire, water, earthquakes, tsunamis, all to be pacified immediately in this world. And perfect peace, happiness be spread in the heart of everybody in the world by generating loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta. And may the teaching of Buddha last a long time, and may all sentences be meet with Lama and achieving enlightenment as quick as possible. due to all the past, present, due to all the past, present, future merits of character by me. Three merits of character by number sentiment and number is Buddhas. Merits which is like dream. Not dream, but light dream. May the eye who is light dream. Achieve the Buddhahood which is light dream. Lead all the sentient beings who are light dream. To that Buddhahood, which light dream. Bamas alone was light dream. Jamal Baya Chita Jambata Kunda Samba Dea de Jinde, Ata Kunje Jetandala Jengawa, Tita Tanjera Dungo, Tudunsibi Gyotam. Moakana Chudungawa Yeda, Gave Tawati, Sambuja Dungo Arainji, Cheji Javo Zanga. Nambara bewa dange je jama shiva dange male zoi joi doi doi jenge de deve zoi nye lai de ya wa rambo ye jama rambo
Sashi Pege Joji Metoran, Rabbi Jini de Gembade, Zange Jingu Metebuak, Dogun Namdaji, you who uphold the subduous moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunat's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers, honoring the three sublime ones. Savior of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long.
Okay, enough. Oh. Oh, so I thought maybe to come tomorrow morning precept. So the people who didn't get before, especially people and people who didn't get the lineage, So it is the lineage. So then you can take any time. Even at home, whenever you want to, you can take it. So even there's no altar, you can visualize with the magic field and the good magic field. So